So how did you get to Singapore, Raz?
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, I swam. No, I'm just
No,
joking.
okay. It's possible. But
Yeah, it's possible. I like sports. I didn't run. Came to Singapore because of my wife. My wife got promoted 2 years ago. She's working in TikTok on the business side. And it's given us actually the opportunity to move here to Singapore.
Was there a hesitation in grabbing that opportunity, or was it pretty clear, let's go?
It was clear like the Generalists
Yeah.
podcast
Let's
name.
go. Yeah.
Let's go. I used to have a long decision making until I think I was like 28. And then someone, a mentor, she told me, decide faster. I don't know how you're going to do that. Decide faster. It's going to make...
Bias for action.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I start to work on that.
Yeah.
Something that you can change in your skills. It's going to be changeable. No questions about it. I said, I'm after you because my wife used to support me. I've been in startups.
Yeah.
Almost 7 years. Half of my life I've been traveling all over the world, everywhere.
And she's always backed that.
Always backed up.
Yeah.
You know, her job was in Israel.
Yeah.
And I was like on planes. I have lots of miles.
Yeah, that's the problem with Israeli stuff, though, right? To be frank, you're always on the road because there's nowhere to go in Israel for the stuff, right?
Small market. And when she got promoted to be in a very high position, I said, "Hey, dear, I'm behind you. I'm your number one fan. If not me, who?"
Yeah.
Sounds romantic.
No, I think it's cool, and I think it's a sign of what's happening in the equality for the capabilities for women and men and the opportunities. Like, you got to back it. It's fantastic. Right?
Hey, Chinese company chose an Israeli women to manage like business. It's how diverse. It's so unique.
It doesn't get any more diverse.
No. Yeah, it's like this is the diversity in the dictionary.
Yeah.
And it's also for me, I saw the opportunity. Hey, maybe I can do something new. And when I think about it, I say perception is reality.
Here you are. It's been about a year.
Almost, yeah.
Awesome. For me, I've been in Asia a long time, but I was living in Bangkok. I was coming out of the end of my F&B debacle, as I like to call it. Needed to rejoin a normal working society. And fortunately, in my network, one of the guys that I used to work with in the States for WebLogic connected me into somebody that at the time was the managing director for Yahoo for the area. I was like, hey, fly to Singapore, let's interview. A couple of weeks later, I got something and moved to Singapore. Basically, been here since. I did have one stint where we went back to Thailand and back again. But yeah, been here ever since. It's funny for me. Singapore was always this place that was in Asia that I didn't really have any interest in. And I think it's because I was living in Hong Kong, I was living in China, I was living in Bangkok. But when my wife and I started needing the kids to be in school and kind of, as you do with kids, as you got to hunker down and focused on home life and schooling and stability, we chose Singapore for that. So we got completely out of Thailand and focused on putting the kids in school here and raising them here. And that's where I've been ever since. So that's the Singapore origin. And that's something you'll hear us ask everyone who lives here that we're interviewing, like, how did you get to Singapore?